Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about process diagram. This is asked in academic task 1. You have to write a report on this. A lot of students face problem in process diagram because they are not very well versed how to frame a report with so many steps, how to write down all the important steps and how to frame, what vocab to use, how to sum up those things. So in today's video, we are going to discuss in detail what type of vocab, how you can sum up, what is the general format. So as I have already discussed in the previous videos, I'm just putting it forward again. For a report writing, the first thing that we write is always an introduction. In introduction, we paraphrase the question, we write the purpose of that diagram, whichever is given to you. Then we write overview. Overview means what is the most significant feature or what is the most what is one thing that you can take idea from that given diagram. Then we will write 2 body paragraphs. We'll write information, we'll do the comparison of the information, the data that is provided in the diagram. So this is what is the basic format of a report writing. Today we are going to discuss about process diagram. So basically, what is a process diagram? So a process diagram question includes several steps in which something takes place. So you will be given a diagram, either some process will be included or say a cement formation diagram will be given. Some process will be involved in that diagram, but there is not as much information diagram as the other question type. So other question type like your graph, your pie chart, map have a lot of information, but in process diagram they will simply mention that okay, this is the process, that's it. So better you mention about each and every step, but sometimes if the process is very lengthy, then mention the most crucial steps in that case. Okay, what is the tips and tricks for this? First thing is, this is not time based. Like last video we have discussed about the graphs, your table, those are always time based. They tell for a duration of time what were the changes, what happened, there is some increase, decrease, whatever the thing. But process diagram is, time is not relevant in that. It's simply a process will be given to you. So this is always going to be static. Okay. Here the first and last steps of the process are vital. This you are going to include in your overview. The first and last steps. Okay. We are going to talk about different stages in this. One thing that you have to focus whether your process is cyclic or linear type. Cyclic means when a process starts, if this is step 1, this is step 2, something here, again it come back to this. So this is a cyclic form. When it's step 1, then 2, then 3, 4, this is linear type. Okay, so these any of one type can be asked to you in the process diagram. What vocab you can use in this, like to begin, following this, next, then, after that, before, subsequently, finally. These are some of the vocab that can be used in your process diagram. You can pause the video and make a note of it. Now let's see how a process diagram look like and how to write a report on this. So first thing is read the question carefully. So diagram illustrate the process that is used to manufacture bricks for building industry. So this is for manufacture of bricks for particular thing they are mentioning. For what purpose that bricks are going to be used? For building industry. So for the commercial purpose this is. Now if you see the diagram, this is the diagram. First they are using a digger. So they are digging the clay over here. Then a roller is used, metal grade is involved. Later sand and water is mixed. So there are two processes, either a wire cutter or a cutter is used, or a mold is used. Okay, then it's put in a drying oven. Later it's now there's a process in which first they are using 200 to 980, then 870 to 1300, then they're cooling it out for 48 to 72 hours. After that it's packed and delivered for the further use. So this is at a glance you can understand okay what this process is about, what different steps are involved. So it don't involve a lot of steps. We are going to write about each and every step. First thing is we always write an introduction. So in the introduction what we do, we paraphrase the question. So let's see how we can write. So the diagram explains the way in which bricks are made for the building industry. This is your introduction simply. You have paraphrased it. then we are going to write an overview in this. So in process diagram overview, always mention how many number of steps are there, okay, and what is the initial and the last step. So here if you see, overall there are 7 stages. So always mention how many stages are involved. Then say what is the beginning process. So in beginning with the digging up of the clay and culminating, and what is the last step. So for an introduction of report, what we do, we paraphrase the question, okay, or here we tell what this process is about. In overview, first thing we write number of steps, and secondly we write what is the first step and what is the last step, okay. After that, let's see how we move further. So we can see, to begin, a connector. The clay used to make the bricks is dug up from the ground by a large digger, okay. This clay is then placed on a metal grid which is used to, so that you can watch the further. Okay, so which is used to break the clay into smaller pieces. A roller assists in this process. So after that, a roller is involved. Following this, sand and water are added to the clay and mixture is turned into bricks by either placing it in a mold or using a wire cutter. So you can see in the diagram it was segregated in two parts. One way mold was used and one way cutter was used. Next, these bricks are placed in an oven to dry for 24 to 48 hours. So in the first diagram, we have mentioned the process from here till here, right? Digger, then its metal grade was used, then sand and water was mixed, cutter was used, mold was used, and then drying oven it was used, right? If we see the further process, so here we have used in the subsequent stages. This is your vocab which you can use. The bricks go through a heating and cooling process. So they are heated in a kiln at moderate and high temperature ranging from 200 to 1300 degrees Celsius, followed by a cooling process in the chamber for 2 to 3 days. So instead of 48 to 72 hours, we have mentioned 2 to 3 days. Finally, the bricks are packed and delivered to the destination. So the whole process we have divided into 2 body paragraphs. First is this, second is this. This is how a process diagram need to be written. Hopefully you understood how the process diagram need to be done. Okay. Thank you so much, and please subscribe to the channel so that you can watch the further videos. We are going to discuss different types of report. The next video will be on the pie chart. Thank you so much.